Well, it's certainly been the strongest grower, as Seema pointed out. You can make an argument that in terms of the opportunity here in demographics, people have talked about consumption and demographic goals of emerging markets, why you invest there. India's got clearly the most optimistic future for that. We've seen a lot of that over the last 5 years. Again, India has outperformed the rest of the emerging markets asset class. So the question really is, can this new government, which will be some type of a coalition government, have the same kind of teeth and the same will to push through aggressive reform? And I think that's where the market is in debate.
Tim, the India election officially kicks off today, but we won't get the result till mid-May. It's a big country, right, and the election just takes a lot of time. May 23rd is when we'll get the vote.
A lot of votes to count. Come on.
I want to know, Tim, as an investor, what are you hoping to see?
I want to see a little bit more normalization for, banks and how they can begin to push into the broader sector. I think, really, if this economy is banked correctly, I think there's an opportunity there. There's no question that if investors are looking to invest in India, they're also looking at IT, financial services. So Infosys and companies like that continue to effectively be operating on a global stage. The key here, really, I think, for India on some level is the global macro in the short to medium term, because as you know, historically, inflation's been a big issue. It's been a current account deficit country. It's been often called one of the fragile five. And to that extent, the fact that global interest rates are trending lower, the rupee's actually been rallying. It's up, 7% or so off the lows. That's the stuff that I think is going to be, frankly, more important to investors. This is 11% of the EM index. So it's a big weighting for people they may not know about.
Yeah, a lot of investors will say India is such a compelling opportunity, Brian. 1.3 billion people, half of which are under the age of 25, and a lot of them are so tech savvy. In fact, the average millennial has about 2 to 3 phones, if you can even believe it. So I guess, Tim, even with all those compelling stats, you still haven't seen foreign investor interest rise as high as you would expect, given how strong of a growth opportunity India is. What do you think is holding investors back?
I think, again, look, as much as we want to see India push through to be a true democracy, it's still, underpinned by enormous social requirements. It's a fragile and I think a very complicated domestic economy. Therefore, it's not going to happen as fast. But again, the good news, India's outperformed the asset class. It trades at the highest multiple in the asset class. You've got EPS growth of probably 15 to 16% this year. That's compelling.